Welcome to qnawire.
So here's how we compute our total cost and our average total cost. We know that there are fixed costs of 9, okay? So if quantity was 0, total cost would be 9. When quantity is 1, marginal cost is 2. So we just add our marginal cost to our previous total cost, which was 9 when quantity was 0. So we get a total cost of 11. From there, to get to the next total cost, all we do is we add the marginal cost of an additional unit of production. So to go from 11 to 15, we add 4. From 15 to 21, we add 6, and so on. And that's how we get our total cost for the first 6 units of production. But how about for our average total cost? How do we compute that? Well, that is simply the total cost divided by the quantity. So it's 11 divided by 1, 15 divided by 2, 21 divided by 3, and so on. Now, one thing we'll notice is that average total cost is declining until we get to 7, and then the cost goes up. So $7 is our cheapest average total cost. What does that tell us? Well, that tells us what our long run equilibrium condition is, because we know that where average total cost is at its minimum is where firms will be in the long run. So moving on to the next part, we have a price of $11. That means each firm is going to make 5 pies. How do we know that? Well, because if we look at marginal revenue equals marginal cost, we're right here between 10 and 12. 10 sounds good. We'll make 5 pies. But for a marginal cost of 12, that's too much. So we will not make that 6th pie. So each firm is only going to make 5. And at that price, 200 are going to be demanded. So that tells us that there must be 40 producers, right? 200 divided by 5 is 40. What's the profit for each firm? Profit is just quantity times price less total cost. So in this case, it's 5 times 11 minus 39. That's the total cost that we were just looking at, okay? That gives us $16 profit for each firm. Now, this is not an equilibrium. Why? Because average total cost is not at its minimum. Furthermore, average total cost does not equal price. So this is not an equilibrium. How do we get to equilibrium? Well, more firms are going to enter the market in the long run. When that happens, profits will go down and down and down until economic profits become 0. The price will be $7. And at that price, looking at the chart in the textbook, we know that 600 pies are demanded. There will be 200 firms, and we know that because at that price, each firm is going to produce 3 pies, and 600 divided by 3 is 200.